Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 317. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on February 22nd, 2026. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, as my serif goes on and on and on and on. Sheesh. Well, welcome folks, we're back at it, and we are going to have a build session today. Sort of obviously, it's what we've been doing for the past forever. But as I mentioned before the stream started, I was thinking about working on the catwalk up here, but because it's sort of ready for copy pasta, I think we're going to leave it alone for now. What I really would like to do, actually, is I threatened to make these sort of levitating magical anti-gravity pillar thingies here, and I kind of want to do that today. So that will involve some copy pasting, because we are going to copy this design over to here to about, like, I don't know, a third of the way down, and then we'll sort of fill in the rest with, well, air, but also the 96 pumpkins that we have, and specifically their colored light, their creative light. So, yeah, that is the plan for today. Let's see how far we can get. As I mentioned before stream, I did wake up with a bit of a head cold, so if my voice is a bit off, I apologize. And if I have to, like, pause and hydrate a lot, that's why. I made some pretty good herbal tea, free sponsorship for them, or free advertising for them. Throat coat, really good stuff. Let's get some of the more important blocks out of here. Actually, do I even need the sandstone? I do, okay. And we're going to want some of this guy and some of this guy and this guy. I'm gonna burn through this chisel. At our chores stream, we made this true chisel, which doesn't require hammer. But we'll burn through this one first. Hopefully the frog field leaves you soon and don't push us off to or forget to hydrate. I will try not to. No guarantees, though. Let's see. Here we go. Some bauxite. And as I recall, 64 bauxite should be enough for both, because each of these is 12, so this is going to only be 48 bauxite for, and actually 24 bauxite, because we won't have the bottom bit here. Okay. I think I can do that. The real question is going to be figuring out how to measure this precisely. How do I want to do that? Let's measure it from, like, the base of this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, and then on the 9th one is where this begins. That's going to feel a little close, I think. Oh no. Let's see. So is this the same width, first of all? No, it is not. Ooh, that could have thrown me off. I think. Okay, I see. These are just half slabs. These are full blocks. This is the same width. Okay. Just double check that. Yeah, it lines up. Ooh. Did I see your big charcoal pit? Yes, I did. I saw it right before bed last night. Didn't really have a moment to respond, but no, I did respond. I said take deliveries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is going to intersect this pier a little bit. So what I mentioned last time was that maybe we'll sort of adjust the pier a little bit, and maybe see. So it's going to be like here, basically. Yeah, what we might do is I might just push the pier over a block. So that way it lines up with the column. Even though we're not really going to have a physical column here, I think it would just look better. And that sort of came with the realization that this area over here isn't really that useful for docking ships. I think what we'll do is we'll say, like, ships will dock here, and they'll dock there and there. And 4 is our, like, limit. Except for, like, small boats. So we could tuck some of the, like, the small rafts and things over here. I don't think we have the original sailboat mod on anymore, and those were smaller boats, but those would fit over here if we had them. So, yeah. I think that's going to do just fine. Get started. Boy. I think what we'll do is we're going to tear up some of this pier down first. With the axe that I totally know where it is. At least the water fills in properly nowadays. I don't miss the days of, like, you'd chop a log like this out of the water, and it would just be like water would flow into it, but it would actually be empty. Those were the good old days. Alright, so this is going to be basically like this. Looks pretty accurate. And I've definitely measured it right. I would never measure it wrong, right? Let's just double check that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this starts. So we are going to have a corner piece, up at the roof at least. That's fine. So we'll just fill these in here, I guess. Boop, boop. Oh, not like that. So like that. Okay. And then we got to figure out how tall these are. We'll bring them up to that level. Measure it from here. This is probably more accurate. 126. Okay. Will it make the floating pillars the same design? Yes, except that the bottom is going to sort of like fracture into the light elements, along with maybe some like floating rings of runes. So I think I'll just get some sand. It's going to be easier to tear out when we're done. If I can figure out where the sand is. I got some here. I have another stack somewhere I could... Yoink. Not there. How about the junk bin? There we go. Nope, no sand there either. Okay. Yep, this is definitely just sandstone. Oh, we do have these. Oh. Why do I have extras? Right, because we had to shorten the towers. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll come back for those in a bit. I definitely won't forget them. So we're going up to 126. Let's see if we can make this last till then. I think we need some more. You know what? We're going to need more. I just know it. And I don't feel like having to jump down and clamber my way back up there. Let's just get some more sandstone sand now. Alright. There we go. Floating pillars with rockets in the bottom. I mean, that's basically what we're doing here. Just more magical than rockets. So we're going to 126. Whoops. Okay. That's that. Maybe it would have been smart of me. Maybe I probably should have done maybe some of this. We'll do this. We'll also, while we're here, we'll just put the walkway in. And hopefully whatever I tear down here isn't going to cause any problems. Let's find out. Yay, no problems. All right. Oh, okay, that's right. All right, we can tear all these out, actually. We'll go fetch those blocks in a minute. No biggie. So what we can do is we can actually just copy in the railways, or the railings and the walkways while we're doing this. I mean, why not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we can just do this. Grab. As I recall, so these are going to be, we'll have some thicker ones. I'm just going to copy like one of these, and we will do the fancier bits later. I just want to have like a walkway over there for now. And then we can give this a spin. Oh, I need a hammer in my hand. There we go. There we go. Okay. We'll just do a flip. Okay. And then we'll copy, I guess, you over to here. Give you a flip. Good morning to Sanamaska and Optimistic Pessimist. Welcome. How do I have catwalks and I have no cats? I mean, I have cats in real life. Does that count? I feel like it should. Uh-oh. Dad joked, why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Oh, so funny. So funny. Okay, let's get these bad boys in here. So as I recall, I want to do something a bit like this. And like this. Boop. Okay. And then we are going to do some running back and forth because I don't think I have... Let's see. Yeah, I don't have those saved. I don't really want to save them, if I'm being honest. Oh no, I want to do the sides first, not the corners. Sides. You come with me. Reason being, I don't want to have to like edge my way out here on just a corner to reach around here. That. Hey there, TL Forever 262. Happy Sunday to you too. Okay. So the real question is going to be... Oh, you know what I can do? I can just dig this up. So restack that a little bit. Get you out of the bar. Because you're quite useless there. And I can just dig up these two. So they can see what I'm doing when I rotate these. Nope. Oh, no. No, don't do that yet. Bad idea. Bad call. Bad call. All right, let's try it again. Oh, let's also we'll get the blocks in a minute here. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to actually copy the corners now and paste them to avoid that issue. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Gonna rotate all of these into place. And then rotate these into place. Those are rotated, although we're gonna rotate you just once. And then I need to queue up. Go. And like so. And we can flip these as we need to. And there we go. And Bob's your uncle. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Let's... Ooh, yum. 29% spoiled. Let's lick the rotted dregs of our bowl. Yum. Ah, I feel so filled. Oh, man. What a meal that was. Like licking a pan that's been in the sink for 2 days. Sorry if I'm grossing anybody out. Just the first image that popped into my head. Okay. You started working on your castle build? Oh yeah, I saw that over in the Discord. Awesome. Hope it goes well for you. The biggest thing is I hope it turns out the way that you envision it will. That's honestly the biggest occasional disappointment is when something you think is really cool doesn't come out the way you want. So I will wish you the opposite. Hope it comes out exactly the way you envision it. 29.4 days, 26.4 days. This one, okay. I'm not going to eat or get food from that yet, because it's going to, like, have about 10 hours left before it spoils. Well, I got Maga Sybil with my 2-day-old pan comment, at least. Hey there, Crazy Watermelon. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, so from here, I want to put the sand away before someone else gets hurt. Like me. And we are... So, when we start working on the bottom part here, we are going to have to drain all the sand out. It's because it's going to just pour out the moment we break one of these sand blocks. So we'll just we'll plug it up and we'll put it back in eventually. Just not right now. You just got hit with memory what that must smell like. I fit all these? I cannot. I don't really need you, so you can stay. And I don't really need you right now, so you can stay. There we are. And I'm going to take a moment here to hydrate, and actually I got to get my tea bag out of my tea here, so I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. I am back. Sinfill is present Kurzar's trap for future Kurzar. Yeah, you open these pillars and just... It's not a pinata, it's just disappointment. It's a pinono! Alright, so we're going to need some andesite, and I have way more of this than I need. Why did I grab all this? Can you tell me? You'll be less likely to make it to streams. Oh no. How could you, Watermelon? How could you do this to me? Clearly, you are no longer my #1 fan. Let's get a bit of you in here. In here. Oh, there we go. Fish bosh, jolly good. And all that. All my folks across the pond cringing right now. I missed the pip cheerio. You'll be focusing on your career in game development design. Well, very good for you. Hey there, Inga Raymond. Welcome. Actually, why did I tear this down? I need this again. Oh no. Leave them until we're done here. Okay, so we have a bunch of these guys to put in. I picked the exact right direction. Okay. Let's see. Is this the next one? Is this the next right one? Look at that. That'll never happen again. I'm gonna get some food here. Food management. Babying the last dregs of last year's cooking. Num num, and you have 3.1 days. That should be fine. I hope. I've used all my luck. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do some of this, actually. Okay, let's see. We got this. This is going to be... No! Oh, well. It's fine. I'm ruined. Okay, so we'll flip you guys. Go. I got these 4 left that didn't stack properly for some reason, so whatever. Actually, I'll just do, let's see. Sure. Uh-oh. Dad joked again. Yesterday, a clown had held the door open for me. I thought it was a nice jester. Let's give you a rotate, and you a rotate, and then a flippity-doo-dah. There we go. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna bring the pillar down to where the white part with the crosshatch would normally end, or the diamond pattern. And then we'll sort of like build upward with the magical glowy bits. Also probably get the top there done. Let's go copy some blocks. So I need... Well, oh, no, I don't need that. Don't need that. I forgot I don't have that, the mod on, the toggle sneak mod anymore. Alright, let's grab, I guess you. That should be good. No. It's very inconvenient needing ladders again. Parkour! Oh, look at that. You bet. That should be good. Parkour! Ouch. Oh, look at that. Ankle of steel. Crankles. Indeed, they're going to be very cranky when I'm done with them. The trade-in value will be horrendous. Go. You will still torment us, Watermelon? Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can grab the weird, funky corner block here. I want to say it's going to be... that. Parkour! Oh yeah. Good, I did get the right one. Alright. Okay, time for some spinnies. Rotate. Rotate very loudly and echoey. You're not sure what kind of game you're making. Are you more practicing your development skills, or are you like going for a game right away? I'm gonna spin that one just to make sure it does the thing. Okay. So I just got to catch the ladder on the way down. Nope, not like that. Let's do... There we go. You mirror. Whoops, nope. Somehow, once again, ankle survived. Oh, that one's not going to work very well. Let's do another actual ladder here. There we go. Okay, so we got that going on. So we've come down, what, 4? How many more blocks do we need to go to reach the bottom of the Tootsie Pop? Wait, that's not right. Can I get like a... Isn't gonna work, is it? No, okay. It's my best guess. We're gonna just measure it with dirt blocks, as one does. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, it's easy. Hey there, Keth. Welcome. Good to see you again. Indeed, oak tree. 6 blocks. Good. Gotta get the lightning in there. All right, so let's get some of this in. Now, didn't I have... Okay, I keep forgetting. Didn't I have some blocks? But I think they might have been sandstone that were already chiseled. Is it sandstone? It is, you guys. Okay, so I don't need that. But wait. It's marble. Never mind. We're good. We good. I swear. You won't have the luxury of leaving and returning, Watermelon. Well, we shall miss you. Hey there, Pixel Pear. Welcome back. Alright, so we have done 4 blocks. Let's do 5 and 6. There we go. And I'm going to have to rip these ladders off of here, same as before. We'll do another actual ladder. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Is the ship mast height the limit to how far down I can go? I think technically it's not. I think technically the mast doesn't have any collision. But yeah, we're keeping it above the mast, so... Won't be an issue unless we get even bigger ships, but they probably wouldn't fit in here anyway. Okay. Oops. Just gonna do this and that. Hey there, R. Can someone help? I found an elk and a baby elk. Can you tame them? Yes, you can tame them. So normally, well, I should say previously, you could only get elk by buying them. But if you find them in the wild, one, as far as I'm aware, you're pretty lucky because they're quite rare. And I haven't tamed them before, so I don't know the exact process. But there should be like a large animal cage that I think requires iron to make, or iron or better, maybe. And then you can, if you can catch the baby elk in there, then you can take it home, release it into like a pen, an enclosed area, preferably, frankly, one that's very much indoors. And then you can feed it, like with a trough and everything, and you should be able to make it yours. Give you a spin. Here we go. Okay, so here's where I definitely think I goofed. I probably should have just used ashlar here anyway. Oh well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just make a mess. Wait, the boat's taking damage. No! Can the boat, like, actually, like, get destroyed from damage? Huh. Okay. Well, boat's still here. It doesn't say that it's damaged. Although there's, like, so many places to look on it. Creature boat sailed Acacia selection box RP RR plaque AP. Why, yes. I could chisel the sand, but it was already inside here. I didn't feel like digging it back out. We're just going to do this this way. And we'll fix the water eventually. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I might want to keep some of the sand in here so that we can have a dry area to do some chiseling here. Let's go ahead and we'll just, yeah, plop some sand in here. I think if we're very, very careful about taking out the sand, the water should just repropagate. Or it won't. Whatever. So yeah, we're going to need this area. Oops. Need sand there. This area will need to be clear so we can do our little magical circle-y thingy. Yes. Yes. Okay, so then I'm going to go get some more ashlar just to fill in that column there. Let's see. Welcome to Dershep and Genesis. Welcome, guys. Good to see you again. Need a few more of those, I think. Perfect. So we're going to do just something like this. Pillar up, because we're kind of out of ladders at the moment. There we go. And then, right, we didn't bring this any farther. Okay. Too shabby. Go and clean up a little bit. Let's take out you. And we might replace like some of these bottom bits with, I guess, glowy stuff, honestly. Or maybe when it might even replace it with like some limestone plus glowy stuff. Let's do that. Although, yeah, I think I only want to have it drip down like one more block. So I might hold off on that. We'll leave that open for now. I see you're working on the magic pillar. Yes, that is the plan for today. And I think it's about time that we go get the magic part, if I can get out of this hole. I'm going to put some of this andesite away. It's gravel. Okay, you won't really stack. That's fine. Pumpkins, yes indeed. That's what we're doing. Slowly polished paradise, evil magic. Alright, so we have a whole ton of pumpkins. And we're going to use a lot of these to make our magic happen here. When things go volumetric, that's when things get really gnarly. Alright, so I think if I chisel you, can I just add the pumpkin in? Or no, I don't think it, because the pumpkin is chiseled, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to chisel all of these. We'll dig them out. I suspect, because of the way that the pantograph works, we're probably going to need to dig out the other floor. But once we have the blocks made, we can use the pantograph normally. Okay, so that would be these guys. So the stone blocks themselves now have light. That's funny. You look at it, it says light level 4. I wonder if that's... Does that only happen once I chisel in some of the light block stuff? I have no idea. Yeah, we'll definitely shorten the pier up a little bit. And scoot it over so it lines up properly. I don't know why it makes me ridiculously happy knowing I can chisel a pumpkin now. Alright, hydration break, and then we'll start our little thingy here. Hey there, Ryuga. Welcome. Alright, so I was thinking about what I wanted to do here. And certainly we'll be doing like a circle. Which is always fun in Vintage Story. It's even more fun. I can't see where the blocks end and begin. There we go. So we're going to make this kind of as big as possible, because we got a pretty hefty column to support there with this magic. And we're just going to start doing some creative glow stuff. If I can get the right stuff going here. It's not going to be very good, is it? I know there are sites where I could go and get a good idea for a circle, but doing it by hand is kind of fun too. So we're going to bring this out to like here, I believe. Be out where the circle is. So 1.4 plus a little bit less than half of that. 70, I should be about there. Oh, let's go a little farther then. Just don't want to get like a too big of a flat spot here. Is the glow from the pumpkin from vanilla or mod? It is vanilla. These are the pumpkins that you can only chisel in real-life months of November and October. It's not too bad. Let's see if this lines up properly. Up the ladder. That's a pretty good curve right there. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's do it. Oh, I'm starving. Can't have that. The crowd gets very displeased when I starve. R, you were trying to make a big harbor. Looks like Carthage. Full of circles. You didn't start for tutorials. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of like circle drawing apps online, or even just templates. I just hate like leaving the stream to go and like search that up, because then you end up with like a paused stream and dead air. All right, so there's that, and that. All right. Let's go ahead. We're gonna give these a spin. So I can just spin you that way too. And oh, missed one. That has got to be the most perfect freehand circle I've ever done. My goodness. That is stellar. Okay. Enough back padding. So what I want to do here is we're going to come in maybe, I don't know, we'll come in like 6 blocks here. So let's see. We want 6 blocks in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so on this one, we'll have our second circle. I'm probably going to butcher this one, though. That's okay. Actually, there is a way of counting these, which I attribute to learning well from D&D 3.5, which is that to get a pretty good approximation of a circle, like what I could do is I could just count in. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here, I would do this, obviously. But then I also come out here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do here. But I wouldn't go a second diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wouldn't work. Because you alternate. Your first diagonal counts as 1, and so do all the other odd numbered diagonals. But then every even numbered diagonal counts as 2 blocks. It's a pretty good approximation. I've done a lot of nice circles just using that method. So like here, what I do, so let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here on the 7/8th one, I put that down. It's probably gonna be, it might be thinner. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, it would still be like that. Okay. It's probably also just better to do it by eyeball at this point. Yeah, it's fine. That should about do it. Click into should come just beyond. Yep, that looks good. All right, we're gonna recopy this, and I'm copying it just so I can get a better feel to make sure the circle looks good. So yeah, we're burning some durability on this, but watch me care. Well everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Enterprise Architecture, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oak Tree, Service, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.